I am big. I am so 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 big.
Eva. No, she's not me, she would definitely agree. She is bold, determined and does not hesitate in these situations, unlike me. Despite her problems with logic, she is the kind of person who saves people and risks herself without a grain of doubt. If she had the same educational opportunities as me, if she could study at the Capital's Academy too, she would definitely become a great detective. And I realized that just knowledge and logic is not enough. I lack a bunch of qualities to become a good detective. But I can become one if I become like Eva. If I can develop the same confidence and determination. I opened my eyes and clenched my fists, feeling incredibly motivated at that moment. I have to become like her. For myself, for her. Eva needs my help, I need to stop thinking and help her. At that moment I was going to get up from the bench, but I just felt something heavy hit me in the back of the head, and then I passed out. Deputy Mayor, hey boy. I was awakened by someone calling me. I slowly opened my eyes, and as if in a fog I saw a blurry silhouette of a man in front of me. Deputy Mayor, boy. Boy, are you okay? Kiba Snowpaw, ha. I opened my eyes completely, my vision finally focused and I saw a middle-aged man with a mustache in front of me. But just like the rest of the minor characters in this novel, he did not have a sprite. And the background was still blurry, as if I had myopia. Deputy Mayor, are you okay? Does your head hurt? Kiba Snowpaw, well. My head aches and dizzy, but it seems okay. I looked around, we were in some empty room with a staircase upstairs. Given the dampness and lack of natural light sources, we are most likely in some kind of basement. We sat opposite each other on the floor, our hands wrapped around the beams behind us and were handcuffed. Deputy Mayor, ha, that's good, I really thought he killed you. Kiba Snowpaw, if I was dead, I would not be tied to a beam. He looked thoughtfully at the ceiling and then nodded and said, Deputy Mayor, but yes, this seems pretty logical. Kiba Snowpaw, now let's move on to the standard questions in such situations. Kiba Snowpaw, who are you, where are we, who is keeping us here and why? Deputy Mayor, I'm Adam Grant, Deputy Mayor. I've been kept here for the third day. I didn't even have time to be surprised, when suddenly the door to the basement opened. A man whose face I had already seen came slowly down the steps. It was the same guy in the hood who was talking to the bartender back then. Criminal, I hope I didn't interfere with your conversations. Kiba Snowpaw, what the hell? The guy smiled and replied, Criminal, I have to ask you, why the hell are you messing with my business? He came up to me and, swinging, hit me in the face with his fist. Criminal, fancy yourself a great detective, kid. Kiba Snowpaw, wait, don't. Ignoring my attempt to speak, he angrily hit me again. I didn't have time to answer anything. I felt only severe pain and the smell of blood that began to flow from my nose. Criminal, for several months I was preparing for this, and I did not do it so that a damn trainee and a dumb detective would come out on my tracks. Deputy Mayor, don't hit him, leave. Criminal, shut up, otherwise I'll kick your face too. Grant followed his order and fell silent. I spat blood and was finally able to speak. Kiba Snowpaw, so you were behind the kidnapping. And why did you do that? Criminal, do you think I'm going to grovel like a typical villain now, talking about my plan? Criminal, do you think I will reveal the details of my well-thought-out plan, which I have been preparing for so long before getting rid of you? Criminal, do you think I'll be wasting my time on this? Kiba Snowpaw. Deputy Mayor. He got up and said, "Criminal, you're right, I'll do it. I spent so much time on this plan, I can finally tell someone about everything I did. Criminal, I received an assignment to get rid of the deputy mayor a couple of months ago, and until the day before yesterday I was preparing for it. Criminal, I will spend a lot of time on the track and studying the mayor's schedule. I found out what he is ordering. Criminal, studied the plan of his house, forced this fat little shit to write that letter, prepared this plan with the addition of a diuretic in his drink and made a deal with the criminal. I investigated his relations with officials, developed a plan to frame that council member, sneaked in at night in his office and threw the wallet. Criminal, found a rat in the police department who would give me all the news about the investigation. He raised his hands and said arrogantly, looking at the deputy mayor, "Criminal, I did it all myself. Alone. This was my most incredible plan with the biggest reward for completing it. Yeah, better than this guy's skills, only his opinion of himself." Criminal, but you, bastard, somehow got a lead on the bartender. This time he kicked me in the face. Criminal, tell me, how did you get it? There was already a metallic taste in my mouth. I felt that from these blows I would definitely soon lose consciousness, but I held on with the last bit of strength and asked, "Kiba Snowpaw, it was just a guess." Criminal, guess. You think I can believe in this bullshit? I can't tell him about Eva, otherwise she will suffer too. Kiba Snowpaw, we suspected from the beginning that the bartender might have arranged it. And your suspicious appearance at the bar at the beginning of his shift only strengthened our guess. Full of anger, the suspect hit the wall with his hand and shouted, "Criminal, damn. I knew it was a mistake." Spitting blood, I asked him, "Kiba Snowpaw, since you're killing me, tell me who you work for." Criminal, won't you even beg for mercy? Kiba Snowpaw, you'll kill me anyway. Let me know at least who's responsible for this. It was true, I was already prepared for the fact that I was going to die, and I was curious to find out the answer to the mystery. He shrugged his shoulders and said, "Criminal, well, I'll tell you, but..." "Criminal, but you won't believe me." "Criminal, in the beginning, I didn't believe it myself." Kiba Snowpaw. "Criminal, I have been carrying out criminal orders in this city for many years, and this time my customer was the owner of a chain of bicycle shops." On these words, I was completely frozen, not believing in the words I heard. "Criminal." This jerk almost pushed through the bike lane closure law, and the owner was terrified that their business would be completely ruined by it. "Criminal." I almost died laughing when I heard the reason for his abduction. My head was in complete chaos. Is this a bloody joke? All this time, Eva. She was right. I don't know why, but knowing about the approach of the imminent end and learning this ridiculous truth, I just started laughing out loud. The offender smiled and said, "Criminal, exactly, I couldn't believe it either." "Criminal, but the huge amount of money they were offering was proof of the seriousness of their words." "Criminal, it's especially funny to know that you're going to die for such a stupid reason." I continued to laugh, but not because of the comical reason of my death, but from the fact that all this time Eva was right. She is incredible, even in investigations she was better than me. Then the culprit took the bat out of the closet and said, "Criminal, well, I got all the information I needed, so it's time for you to die." "The deputy mayor will join you in a couple of days, when the customer makes sure that I really kidnapped him. And according to the laws of the genre, as soon as he swung to hit me, the sound of shots rang out. Two bullets flew into the criminal, and he fell to the ground with a shocked face. "Eva, dispatcher, Inspector Gray is speaking. Urgently call an ambulance and a police squad at 34 Pinewood Avenue." Eva, then she began to descend the stairs, aiming at the culprit with her pistol. But as soon as she saw me, she shouted sharply. Eva, Kiba Snowpaw. She immediately ran up to me, but I already felt like I was losing consciousness. Kiba Snowpaw, Eva, you. How did you find me? Eva, do you remember what I said? I don't know how to take offense longer than a couple of minutes. As soon as I left the site, Eva, I realized that it was wrong of me to give you such an ultimatum. Eva, then I quickly returned, but I saw that you had already gone the other way. Eva, and I followed you, trying to keep my distance while wondering how I could apologize and talk to you after what I've done. Eva, and when I saw him hit you, I immediately ran to your aid. Eva, but he threw you into his car too quickly and I didn't even have time to come within shot range. Eva, so it took me a little while to track him down by the license plate. Kiba Snowpaw, ha, that means you're not angry at me. At that moment, my eyes began to close, I could no longer hold on. She interrupted me. Eva, of course not. Kiba Snowpaw, I'm sorry. I could see tears appearing in her eyes, her voice trembled while she looked at my bloody face. Eva, I didn't want this to happen. Kiba Snowpaw, Eva, I love you. I reached out and kissed her and passed out immediately after that. Three weeks later. After lunch at the cafe, Eva and I returned to the station. Eva, you know, I think that waitress looked at you strangely because of the bandages on her head. Kiba Snowpaw, how else would people look at a man who looks like a walking mummy? We walked down the corridor and entered our office. Eva took off her coat and sat down at her desk. Eva, I can't even imagine now how you can work without your own office. Eva, you can put your feet on the table or turn on the music. Eva, or close the door and do something special together with you, he. Kiba Snowpaw, ****. Kiba Snowpaw, I think very soon we will be caught doing this and it will be extremely embarrassing. Eva, come on, I told you that I get turned on by these things. Kiba Snowpaw, you better have a different fetish. I also sat down at my desk, when suddenly an officer knocked on the door and entered. Police officer, Chief Inspector Gray, I'm sorry to bother you, but the suspect has been discharged from the hospital. Police officer, and he was already taken to the station, he is now in the interrogation room. Eva, finally, I thought he would live in the hospital for the rest of his life. Eva, has the FBI already interrogated him? Police officer, no, they won't arrive in 2 hours. Eva, great. Eva took out a cigarette and lit it, then got up and said, Eva, tell the director that we are going to come over to ask him a couple of questions. Police officer, that's right. He left the office and Eva sighed heavily. Kiba Snowpaw, are you still worried? Eva, this is the only clue about my sister, of course I'm worried. I smiled, hugged her around the waist, then kissed her on the lips. After the cigarettes, the taste of her lips was not the most pleasant, but I tried to ignore it and said, Kiba Snowpaw, don't worry, whatever the result, I'll be with you. Kiba Snowpaw, thank you, Kiba Snowpaw. We left the office and immediately went to the interrogation room. The suspect was sitting there looking bored. But when he saw us, he smiled and said to me, Criminal, long time no see. Seems like your head and your face are okay now, he. Eva kicked him in the face and he immediately screamed. Criminal, ouch. Eva, sorry, it happened by accident. After that, the suspect didn't look so happy anymore.